from 2K Sports. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the New Orleans Pelicans. Then on Friday, they'll be playing the Timberwolves in Minnesota. Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Paul. Then it's Porter. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Davis in at the 5 down low. And for Los Angeles, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Champ out there with Corey Joseph. And it's Jeffries in at the 5, patrolling the paint. It'll be the Thunder off the tip. Clark, I'm assuming all the coaches in the NBA have put in their new plays by now, or am I wrong? Will they introduce some new things, new actions throughout the season?
Well, I tell you what, you talk about the coaches in the NBA, they all have PhDs in basketball, and they are always tinkering and making adjustments there.
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Porter. Lakers shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
First free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Passes it to Gallinari. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Here's Davis. Not going to go that time. And the Lakers take it the other way. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Billy Donovan and I got a chance to talk for a little bit. Facing one of the game's truly elite players in Anthony Davis, how do you keep him from going off? Coach said keep him out of his sweet spots, out of the paint, and communicate at all times. So you can expect these guys to be talking all night, Kevin.
Thank you, David.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Porter outside. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
And when you're open, Paul will find you in a nanosecond. I mean, that's one thing that makes him really special.
Here's Champ, and he lays it straight in. Champ's got his second basket of the night. And so just over a minute and a half played. Paul outside. Over James. Paul with the buckets.
Because he's put in the work in the quietness and solitude of the gym. Heavy defensive pressure doesn't bother that shot.
Bounce past Joseph. LeBron outside. Pass to Champ. Jacks up a 3. Porter pulls it in.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. This is his first free throw of the game. No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Champ, the pass to James. The feed to Jeffries. Outside, Joseph. Pass to LeBron. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Boy, LeBron's so strong, so athletic, so smart. I mean, a bunch of his points come when he's driving full speed downhill, and he's impossible to stop.
Now here's Davis. Last game he had 13. Gallinari surveying the D. And that one drops for him.
How about that wonderful floater he has? Showing off an exquisite touch.
The Lakers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. James against Porter. James kicks to Joseph. James outside. Here's Davis. The shot will not fall. Some solid defense from Gallinari. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Porter. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Porter's got 5 points so far. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. They're getting their first look at the Thunder. The in this one.
And well, they swept the season series against them last year, making it pretty clear how much
We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Now here's Paul, coming off a stellar performance against Boston. Here's Rope, defended by Portis. Shot clock at 5. Here's Diallo. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. LA's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. They've got Kyle Kuzma. Portis is out there with Isaac. Then there's Champ, and it's Kelly in at the point. That's the Laker 5. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Champ, in their last matchup against the Heat, delivered a performance for the ages. He had 35 points. They sure looked frustrated trying to guard him, as he repeatedly drew fouls and got himself to the line. He didn't let the losing streak get to him. In fact, he used it as motivation to get the W and break that streak. Kevin?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Davis, good work there as it goes. Davis has got his first points of the night.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
It's stolen by Davis. Jeffries with the rebound.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And Davis puts it in.
And, you know, got to admire the patience inside from Davis. Outstanding at staying under control, taking his time, and burying the quality shot.
From 18 feet away, Porter, no luck.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Jeffries trying to get open as Davis. And finished off by Davis.
How about the leaping ability of Davis? Easily gets off the ground to throw it down. And he's a quick jumper and decision maker.
1:49 left to play in the first half. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And Davis sends it back. It's out of bounds. Oklahoma City gets a retained possession. Los Angeles making a switch here. Joseph's checked in. Ball against Joseph. Ball surveying the floor. Just 4 to shoot. 13 feet away. Not as good in the Los Angeles leads. Cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Porter.
A pure shooter who's also efficient. Porter nearly automatic from mid-range.
Here's Davis. Good, and the assist goes to James. And it's 9 points for Anthony Davis.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Jeff Teague, he's checked in for Champ. And Oklahoma City also. Deep three-point range, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
You know, one of the strengths of Corey Joseph.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Without question, Kyle Kuzma displaying his skills today.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot, on every possession.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. Gallinari is out there with Davis. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's Paul in at the point guard. Clark, you were so prolific in so many areas of the game. Which part of basketball came the easiest for you?
I think the rebounding piece. I always had a knack for sniffing out missed shots and had the size and timing and hands to chase down rebounds, but that was probably the strength of my game and the most unique part of it at an early age. And then the ball handling. My dad was 6'4" in the 50s, which meant you pretty much played inside, and he drummed into my head and my heart. Make sure you can handle that ball. So from the time I started playing, I was dribbling and making sure I could handle it, and it served me well during my playing career.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Ugly start in the second half. They've missed their first four. They've got to get on track.
And it's Davis with the jam.
An elite score, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
Outside Porter. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle, 5 to shoot. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And this offense needed that one after 4 misses to start the half.
And the Lakers making a change here. Kelly's checked in. For Oklahoma City, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. And that one falls for Paul.
You know, here's a factoid you might not know about Chris Paul. Basketball is not his only sport. He's an amazing bowler, too. Now, I'm not sure if you call that a sport as much as you call it a skilled activity, but he's good at it.
Davis dishes to LeBron. Here's Kelly. From deep. The Thunder pull it in.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check, and was maybe a step out of his range.
Ball against Davis. High, arcing shot. Got it, and the Laker lead has been cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Paul.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Outside Porter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And at 6'10", Porter is a threat to score inside, which is why the defense
missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line. Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Here's Teague. It's hauled in by Diallo.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Diallo. Here's Roby. Down low. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Knocked loose. Now the Lakers on the break. Here's Champ. Flashes it down to finish the break.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it. Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Jeffries is checked in. Thunder trailing by 15. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 6. Pass to Blackwell from deep. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got assist number 5 here tonight. 4 seconds left. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through, Greg. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
Lakers shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. Their lead at 15 going into the break. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. Right back after this break. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. 15-point game. We've got Champ. Portis is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Corey Joseph. And it's Jeffries in at the pivot spot manning the middle. That's the Laker 5. Just 5 to shoot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. A lot of smart guys playing in the NBA right now, Clark. Any that you thought that could be a great future head coach in this game?
There are so many of them, Kevin, when you spend time around guys and watch how they carry themselves on the court. Usually you look at point guards because they're quarterbacks and coaches on the floor in many cases. CP3, I don't know if he has a desire to coach, but he certainly talks and feels the game as a coach. And Mike Conley, I think he too has the type of cerebral approach to the game that could lend itself to coaching.
That's an excellent starting list. And Gallinari kicks to Diallo. Ball's knocked loose. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Beasley. Jeffries with the rebound. Jeffries got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Champ. It's hauled in by Diallo. Diallo's got 4 rebounds in this game. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Diallo. Here's Beasley. Now the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
He drilled 1 from deep in the first half, doing it again here in the second.
Kuzma outside. Here's Champ. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Shot good from Champ. Champ's got 11 points here in just the second half.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
And the Lakers with some changes. Anthony Davis comes in for Bobby Portis, and James subbed in for Kyle Kuzma. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. He said to them, guys, coming up, this is where the game could be won or lost. We need to make plays on both ends. Stay focused, stay locked in, trust one another. We'll see if they can keep that trust going, Kevin.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Back to Gallinari. Uncovered, and a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 assists in the game. Here's Champ, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
Yeah, and the other thing that they've done well is they've really attacked the gaps of the defense with quick, decisive drives down the lane.
There's Porter with the 3. Rebound the Lakers. Davis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Champ. 1:57 left in the 4th quarter. Joseph against Paul. Passes it to Gilgeous-Alexander. Porter in the corner. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Just sensational form and touch on display from Porter. When he gets any room to shoot from deep, he's looking to fire.
The shot's good from Champ.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Porter against James. Porter, no luck. Los Angeles leading by 15.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Lakers.
Nothing like second chance buckets to pick up the scoring pace.
Yeah, it was impressive how they piled on the extra points, hitting the offensive glass, and then also winning the 50-50 ball battle.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And, Greg, we know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Davis.
Now, he was a problem on the glass today, relentlessly crashing the boards and came away with a bushel basket full of rebounds.
And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. Pass to Pierce. Now here's Diallo. To stop the run, it's blocked. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Here's Farrell. Pass to Diallo. There's the pass to Chang. Over Isley. That one off the back iron and out. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. And David Allman. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by